Hey there peeps, mewmew here, and welcome back to Dragalia Lost. Today we're going to talk about the New Year's packs and are they worth your money? Let's find out. So, they released several New Year's packs to celebrate the new year in Dragalia Lost, and apparently this is a trend in various mobile games. I've seen this in Danbear and some other games that they will sell you a bundle that basically allows you to kind of get ahead in the game, just paying some money. And I want to talk to you about the packs that have been released to us in Dragalia Lost, and just seeing them, if they're worth it or not, and are they actually that essential? And as y'all know, I do spend money in this game, not too much, not too little, but just the amount that I am comfortable spending in this game. And I will say, you do not have to spend money in this game, absolutely not. And I'm not ever going to tell you spend your money on this game. I'm just going to tell you what is being offered to us and what I think of it. Like, is it worth it for you or not? And Dragalia Lost has done a really good job about offering us play packs, value packs, just every week, every month, for us to kind of take advantage of being able to spend money to get either available materials or just upgrade materials. And they've been really good about that. And I will be lying if I said I haven't bought one here or there when I needed like a few more dragon scales for XYZ reason. But these limited time New Year's packs, they seem very cool because New Year's. But are they really? I know I got really excited when they first released the lineup of items that were going to be in these packs, but before they released the price tag. So I'm going to go through all of them, tell you which ones are worth and which ones are not, and I will also tell you which ones I'm going to be spending my money on. So the cheapest one of the bundles is the $7.99 pack, which is the upgrade special. If you look at the contents of this one, it gives you 500 diamantium, 20,000 mana, 100,000 money, 50 gold crystals, 20 gold whetstone, concentrated water, and dragon fruit. So basic little pack for you to get some upgrade materials for your dragons and worm prints and units. So it's a basic pack, but at $7.99, the closest thing that you can get to this is the diamantium pack, which is a 484 diamantium for $9.99. So for $10, just for pure diamantium, you would get like almost 20 less diamantium than this. Actually 16. So you're actually getting 16 more diamantium than just straight up buying, the paid currency, and you're getting all these extra bonus items. And this is kind of a consistent theme between all these packages. For the amount of money that you're spending, you're actually getting more diamantium than straight out buying diamantium from the store. And so if you're going to spend money in this game regardless, I always suggest that you go for the packs instead of straight out diamantium, because at least you also get bonus items associated to it. But at the end of the day, is the $7.99 pack worth it? In my opinion, not really. Just because there are regular upgrade materials, these 50 gold crystals, you could farm them by running the power master level like 3 times if you include your daily login bonuses. So it's not essential, but you do get more diamantium than buying, spending $10 to get the 484 diamantium. So only thing that's different, well, you just get more diamantium and all these extra items, but incredibly worth? No. So let's go on to the next one. This is the New Year's Party Pack Dragon Unbind Special. So this one, it's $10. And I just told you that for $9.99, which so $10, you get 484 diamantium. Here, you're getting 960. So this is almost double the amount of diamantium that you can get for spending $10 in the game. So just on that alone, this is worth, because you're getting almost double the diamantium for your money. Because at $9.99, it's 484. I even have a cheat sheet just to compare the prices here. And you know, you do get, you know, mana and diamonds, but apart from the amount of diamantium, the thing that calls out to me more, and the reason that I will be purchasing this one, is because it contains a scentless stone. If you don't know what this does, this basically allows you to unbind a 5-star dragon by one. Any 5-star dragon. So let's say you just got, you know, one of the recent banners, you got one of the, you know, the 5-star dragons. So let's see, on the last one, oops. On the last banner, I got John. So as you can see, I do have a sunless stone, and I could just collect it, and you can see up there that it would actually take my unbind level by one. So that's why these sunless stones are very special. And so for $10, I'm getting almost double the amount of diamantium, and you're also getting a sunless stone. So for $10, you're getting 960 diamantium and being able to +1 any dragon instead of summoning potentially 10 times to get another one of the dragon that you're looking for. Because I mean, I've summoned 5 times already on the current banner. I haven't gotten the 5-star dragon. So balance that out. Balance your luck with, you know, with this. If you're spending money in the game and just want to spend like a little bit of money, I think this is a good pack. Compared to the $7.99 one, this $10 one is better, especially your money to diamantium ratio and that sunless stone. So that pack to me is worth, and I will buy that one. Then we have the New Year's Party Pack 5-star Adventurer Special. So this pack, it contains 2,000 diamantium, 1 5-star summon voucher ticket, and 3 Champion's Testament, which these are used to upgrade your 5-star units to that final mana circle. And you have 100,000 mana. You know, it seems very, you know, tempting. Y'all have seen me use my 5-star summoning voucher tickets and have gotten duplicates every single time. So, that's considering that I only have about 3 or 4 of the 5 stars that are in the pool, because that is the updated pool, which includes Lily, Navid, and Lucretia, and Luis. That is the updated pool that we can pull from. Time limited units are not included in this, so you have like a set amount of odds. I had 70% chance of getting a new one, and I didn't get a new one. So I could spend $40 and not get a new one, but I would have enough for a 10 summon pool. So for $39, 2,000 diamantium, this pairs out to, actually, this one's, you know, 2,000 diamantium you can get for $40. So this actually matches up pretty evenly to diamantium purchase levels. But, you know, so 2,000, you know, diamantium, you get it for $40. That's what you get at the diamond store. But, you know, the 5-star ticket and the champions, it's kind of nice, but I wouldn't say like it's worth. Champions ticket, you know, those you can get them from unbinding, you know, a 5-star character like all the way out. You can get them from the events. They're pretty, you can get them pretty sufficiently. So like I wouldn't go for that specifically. The mana, yes, it takes some farming sometimes, but you can do it. The 5-star voucher ticket, if you get a duplicate, you get Eldwater. So really, you are paying $40 for potentially getting a 5-star unit, but then it might just be Eldwater. So do take that in consideration. I think this pack is fair, considering that it is 1-to-1 ratio compared to just buying the diamantium straight out. I am not gonna buy this one just because I've summoned using guaranteed 5-star tickets already, and I've always gotten a duplicate. I don't trust my RNG in that sense. So for me, I'm skipping this pack. But, you know, if you just want diamantium, go for it. You'll get a little extra perks and possibly some Eldwater or a brand new 5-star unit. I've seen people get like non-duplicate characters when they use their vouchers, but that's just not me. I'm not that lucky. So, but yeah, $40, 2,000 diamantium. straight, you know, match on that one. I actually am surprised on that one. There's no like extra diamantium on that one. I'm actually very surprised about that. Okay, so this next pack is also $39.99, and you know, again, we have 2,000 diamantium. Same thing. If you buy diamantium straight up, it's 2,000 that you get for $40. The only thing is here is that you are also getting the 3 champion tickets. Well, are they tickets? No, Testament, sorry. And the Knight's Testament times 6, you're getting 210 Shadow Orbs, 70 of the Nightfall, and, you know, Nether Orbs times 30, and you're getting 150 Shadow Worm skills. So basically this pack is if you just need some diamantium and you don't want to spend the time farming for these materials. And hey, if you have the money to spare and you want to buy this pack, totally go for it if you want to. But, you know, if I'm going to put this nicely, if you're going to spend money in this game regardless, buy the packs. Just saying. Like, if you're going to spend, you know, $40 buying diamantium from the diamantium store, I think you should buy one of these packs instead, because you at least get even more for your money's worth. And, you know, that's something I definitely take in consideration. Like, I'd rather get the extra perks of all these materials than just getting diamantium, because, you know, I feel like, oh, it's a little add-on. But, you know, it is a pack that is tempting just to not farm for those scales, but, you know, I can farm for scales whenever I have time, which is sometimes rare. But, you know, it's okay. It's so-so. If you're gonna buy diamantium regardless, go for it, just to get that little extra materials. Well, a lot of extra materials, but it is a pack that I'm not gonna get, because it's not like a pack that is gonna make me run to load up my iTunes gift balance, so it's skippable. And, you know, just because they release these, you know, holiday ones, I can expect a rerun of holiday packs coming up in the future. And now, before I talk about the really, really expensive one, let's talk about the Lucky Hanatsuki Paddle Pack. And this one is $24.99. It gives you 1,500 diamantium. It gives you the Hanatsuki paddle and 30 gold whetstone, which you can use to upgrade your paddle. So, is it worth just on the diamantium scale? So 1,500, 1,560 you can get for $32, so $31.99. So technically, just on the diamantium scale, you are getting more diamantium for your money, you know, $6 more, and you'd be at 31 mark and 32 mark, 7-ish. So you're basically saving like $5 to $7 on just diamantium purchases, pulling out, and you get a collectible item. So really the calling out thing here is the collectible. So if you want your Odin to be wielding a paddle with his face on it, get it. But, you know, just from people that have this, I've heard that it is not very, you know, like crazy. The skill that is attached to it, the happiness spike, deals damage to a target and nearby enemies. This is not an elemental thing, so it's basically a 5-star tier 2 weapon. It's not a tier 3. I mean, it's gonna be a very good weapon, but it's not gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a generic weapon that you can put on anyone that needs a sword. It's a 5-star, so it's pretty decent, but you know, it's not gonna be amazing. I might get it just for collection, but I'm like kind of on the fence about it. Just, I think it's adorable, and I feel like if I can get any other character to wield this, it would just look funny. So really, it comes down to that. It's like, I would purchase this out of funniness and not because it's gonna revolutionize my game. Sadly, that's what it comes down to. But, so yes, it's basically a 5-star tier 2 one, so it's the level before, you know, the elemental, so it's just okay. You know, you're gonna make use of it, and especially if, you know, you don't have the time to farm up the materials to eventually take your, you know, weapons to tier 3, you know, it does help. It's just not gonna revolutionize your game, especially if you have tier 3 5-star weapons. then you know this just might be a collection piece. But you know, you do also get a little bit more diamantium, so that might be worth it. But you know, it's not gonna make anyone, you know, it's not gonna make me rush to get more balance on my iTunes account. So you know, just consider your budget. Do you really want a collectible? Do you not? And because that's really all it is to that pack, apart from the extra diamantium. And the last pack, the biggest pack of the bunch, the New Year's Party Pack Ultimate Unbind Special. This pack is $79.99. Before we look at how much diamantium is on here, for $79.99 you can get 4,200 diamantium. And here we're having 4,500, so you're getting 300 more diamantium. Nice, you know, it's not like, you know, it's basically like that, you know, the Dragon Unbind one where you're getting like, you know, almost double amount, but this one's just, you know, 300 more. I would have liked them to put even more diamantium in it just to make it even, you know, even more suggestive. And it has 200,000 mana, 300,000 money. It has 1 steel brick, which allows you to unbind 4-star weapons, but just by 1. It has a Damascus ingot, which allows you to unbind 5-star weapons by 1. It'll be used on those tier 3 5-star weapons. Then we have a silver key, which unleashes, you know, I was going to read this and it just made no sense in my head. It allows you to unbind a imprint that is 4-star by 1 stage, and it has a gold key that allows you to unbind any imprint by 1 as well. And we have a moonlight stone, which can be can enable you to unbind any 4-star dragon by 1. And finally, it has a sunlit stone, which allows you to unbind any 5-star dragon by 1. Similar to the other one, you know, basically the same thing as the one that I showed up before. So this pack has a lot, and you know, it just allows you to unbind basically anything, whether it be dragon, weapon, or imprint. And these items are very tempting. You do get 300 more wormite than diamantium than buying the diamantium straight out, so that is appealing. And also, like I mentioned before, with the $10 pack, the fact that you can, you know, basically assure yourself that you can unbind these things from the get-go is very, very appealing. And you know, that would, for $80 I might spend trying to get another Cerberus, and I never might get one, or maybe I will, I just don't know. Even at radar banners, sometimes you just don't get lucky, and you know, I've been there when I was chasing Lily and I was getting anything but her. And you know, worm prints, sometimes you don't see them again, or maybe there were limited time worm prints and you're not gonna get it again. And weapons, like I think it's like what, 3 million money or rupees to get to a tier 3 5-star, and then you also have to gather up all the materials, you know, so it's really kind of an effort based thing. And you know, I know when it comes down to these packs, it's like, oh, whales versus the free-to-play player, but you know, it's a balance. It's like, you know, if you have the money and financial capability to buy any of these packs, that's up to you. Just don't get a debt for any game. Like, just please don't do that. Don't spend money you don't have on these games. Please don't. Like, the game is still going to be there, and this game is really enjoyable even if you don't spend money. And I wanted to just call that out there right now because I will be buying this pack. I thought about it long and hard. So I'm buying the $10 pack, and I'm going to be buying this the $80 pack. I've gotten me some Costco gift cards because Costco sales on gift cards is where it's at. Definitely, if you have a Costco membership, look to whenever they have the gift cards on sale. Like, I think the one I got mine, it was like $84 for a 100 pack. So yeah, you save yourself like $16. Yeah. It's still $100 worth of gift cards, so definitely, you know, look into that. It's very important that you realize how much money all of this is, and you know, there's ways for you to spend a little bit less, take advantage of it. And so yeah, this pack, I think if you're spending money in this game and are willing to spend $80 in this game, it is a worth it pack to me. I will be buying this because it's going to be helpful to me. It's going to allow me to unbind, you know, weapons and word prints and dragons, and the extra 300 diamantium does not hurt anyone. So we've just gone over all of them. I know it's a lot of information to take in. I will try to remember to do timestamps about when I talk about each of the packs in the description of this video, or at least in the comment section. Let me know what you think of these packs. Are you going to buy any of these in particular? As always, you know, if you want to spend money on a game, that is up to you. You don't have to. This game is very free to play friendly. The rates are terrible sometimes, but you know, the fact that the game continues to give us free tenfold summons, it gives us where might to be able to keep summoning, just to be able to continue progressing. This game is very free to play friendly in my opinion, and it is very generous with compensation and just in general. I mean, all the tenfold summons that we're going to be getting for the New Year's summon login bonus, and we just came out of the Christmas one. So game is like, whew, generous. But you know, if you want to spend money and support the developers, which is High Games, you know, do that at your own discretion. I don't suggest you spend money in this game if you don't want to, can't afford it, or will put you in a terrible situation. Please, you know your situation, you know how much money you got, how much money you don't have. You know, I know for myself, like, there's limits for everything, and you know, make sure that you take in consideration where you are. And you know, if you want to support the developers or you want to expedite your progression in the game in any which way, do so just for your enjoyment. As long as the game is bringing you happiness and enjoyment, you know, it's okay to do sometimes, but you know, moderation. But you know, especially because I say that so I can say that to myself. But you know, it's up to you. I'm never going to encourage you to spend money, but I did want to go through all the packs and see were they worth it or not. In the smaller side, I do think the $10 pack, the Dragon Unbind special, is the best pack by far in all of these, just because of the amount of diamantium and the Unbind stone. If you're going to spend a lot of money in this game, the Ultimate Unbind special is pretty good. And if you just want a collectible, the $25 one. But again, you don't have to spend money in this game. You really don't have to spend money in this game because it is mega generous as is in the Wormite department. Not in the rates, but in the Wormite and tenfold department. Let me know in the comments below if you're gonna buy any of these packs. Let me know what you think about the packs, and was this helpful in the least to you? Thank you all so very much for watching, and until next time, meow to meow. I'm really tempted to just go ahead and buy these, but I know I shouldn't. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, meow to meow.